everybody, welcome back to this channel and welcome back to another sit down chat video. For today I thought of making a little what is in my music bag or what is in my practice bag, just because I think it's nice to see and maybe sometimes it's also a good inspiration for us to practice. Just a statement, nothing is sponsored. I have bought everything myself and some of these things are super old, so it's not like a promotional thing or anything. Like I said before, it's just simply for an inspiration. So before we start, I want to get this out of the way because this is on my computer and it's another thing I practice, but it's sadly, because since a lot of things are closed and I cannot really print it out because I don't have a printer at home, you know, first world problems, I have just been using my computer. And I don't know if you can see what it is, but it's these Etudes by Donjon, Etudes de Salon, and there are 8 Etudes, so for now I'm covered for like 8 weeks of practicing for those things. So in terms of everything else, I use this bag and I have my zipper open. This, I don't know, this is so old again. Like I said, it's an old Altieri bag and it's like a backpack type of style. And in the big pocket, I keep my instrument and piccolo, so flute and piccolo. And then in the front pocket, I have my music I'm currently working on. I find that this is the best method for me, even though like now we're at home and of course the home library and everything, but I find that I like lose my focus when I go through the home library because I'm like, oh, I haven't played this piece in a long time, oh, I haven't played this piece in a long time. So I just keep everything that I'm working on in the bags for focus practicing, and I know what to work on from day to day. So, okay, what is this? Oh yeah, this is like my guarantee for my flutes. Just I know where it is and it's never gonna get lost and I'm not gonna have to look for it and panic. Then I have had this, oh yeah, the Telemann Fantasias. I have been working on number 12 because it was supposed to be for a solo flute concert at the library here, but unfortunately that has been postponed. I may or may not, I haven't decided yet, like do a performance online, like a YouTube kind of video or streaming. I don't know yet because like I said, it's postponed, so I might get a chance to do this again since things are slowly opening up here, but that's another thing. Anyway, so what's next? Oh yeah, my practice journal. So I have another video that I will link here in this video where you can see why I think it's important to have a practice journal, especially maybe for times like these. Let's see. Yeah, this was another concert piece that I was working on, and this one is Landscape with Birds by Peteris Vasks. It's a very interesting modern piece. Again, it's not so modern with a lot of techniques, although it is challenging in the sense that there's a lot of singing and playing with the precise notes. Like you have to create chords and everything, which is super like interesting as a flute player. You know, you cannot really play harmonies, so turns out you can. Then another one, of course, for my solo concert, which I'm still working on, is Danse de la chèvre by Honegger. I have played this piece so long ago. It's just like, it's so nice to go and revisit these and like, oh, okay, this was my problem area, now it's not, but then the other thing is. And then, oh yes, this is Sonata in A minor by C.P.E. Bach, and this was also the last piece that I intended to perform for my solo concert. And then we get to this little book. Well, it's not really little. It's the 28-day warm-up book by Paul Edmund Davies. Now, I have like, it's not a love-hate relationship. It's just I cannot, for some reason, stick to practicing this book all the time, like every week. Although I know that's the intention of it, that you're you know, supposed to like increase the difficulty, increase the speed, and everything goes, yeah, from the difficulty increases from week to week. But it's just something in it, I'm just like, maybe because the exercises are so long, and maybe because I choose to focus on different practice method in a way that I'm not so like, okay, now we do this key, now we do this key. And I mean, of course, there is something to be said that you should stick with it. And I have gone through most of the exercises here, but just not eventually, like, not consecutively. In the sense of, like, not week number one I do exercises number one, week number two I do two. It's in the sense that, like, week number one I do one, week number four I do number two, or something like that. But I haven't really tested it out to see if it's like how much you really improve by doing it consecutively every week. It's an interesting book, and I was attracted to it because it has a lot of different exercises, like section 1 on sonority, section 2 on fingers, section 3 articulation, section 4 intervals, and every section has up to 7 exercises. So you're again supposed to do one every day. So I don't know. I will play around more with this. It's just because sometimes I'm also like, I do my own exercises, which are also from this book, like a mix de la Sonorite, the famous one, you know. So I do a mix from these things and self-made exercises and exercises my teachers have come up with. So that's why I think I have not a problem, but I have difficulty like always sticking with this book because I mix and match. The truth of my practice life. But anyway, music-wise, that's all I have in my bag right now. I was also having some orchestral excerpts and the classic Mozart concerto and stuff, but I took them out of my bag because that audition got cancelled or postponed for I don't know how long. But anyway, what else? Besides music, I also carry my flute stand, which is, you know, instrument holder when you play when you have a long break and you do not want to handle your instrument all the time, so you just want to rest. And sometimes, you know, when you're not under a contract or whatever in an orchestra where you have those fancy little things to put your flute on, you have to rely on what you have. And then of course the little trusty, what is this? This is the metronome, this is the tuner, and then a pencil and eraser. So I will be really curious to see what you guys are working on right now. Please leave comments and suggestions of what you want to see next. And if you enjoyed this video, you should click that subscribe button and like this video. And I will see you next time. Bye!